Welcome back to another week of Brutalball. We're gonna see if you might wonder why I'm sitting so strangely here, and I wonder why the game haven't. The game, come on, game. There is the game. Hey, and you might wonder why I'm sitting so strangely here. It's because I have a cat on my lap. Yep. So I really can't move that much. But anyway, what are we gonna do? Well, might as well start up at the corner. This is, of course, the main game of the week. So let's start with the old ones against the Knights. And you have all seen the players before. So nothing new on the old ones. And nothing new on the Knights. We might as well just get the game started. And it's snowing. Nice. Oh, that's funny. Let's see how the game pans out. Or down, or in, or back. Who do you think we're gonna win? Well, I'm putting my money on the old ones due to them having a better record than the Knights, who have not been very good, even though they had good players playing good. And McCore somehow managed to get through there and gets 6 yards, and then McCore now again getting a nice run here. First down, 27 yards. Magubal with a pass, that's to James, who gets 11 yards on that pass with another first down. Tractor is then stopped for nothing. McCore once again with 3 yards this time. Magubal looking for a pass, that's deflected, and the drive is stopped. Kepsi, what can he do? He throws the ball away. And uppercut. Got it nowhere. No, uppercut actually deflected. What? I think the somehow stopped here. There's McCore. Now gets nothing. Magubal tried to run it. This time only gets 2 yards. And Tractor, what can he do? Nothing. Kepsi is at it again. This time he's running and managed to get a first down. And then there's a throw, but that's deflected by Slash. And another throw, it's thrown out of bounds. And 3rd and 10, that's deflected by Slash again. And McCore now for the Knights managed to run 7 yards. Magubal gets sacked. Tractor, he gets nothing, and the drive is stopped. There's a catch by Bluelit. And Adder tried to run it, but only gets 1 yard. Here is Dial Tone, he's passing it. Oh, and McBean catches it and avoids a tackle and gets 27 yards. And I'm getting a little pain in my neck here because I have to sit very strangely due to my cat. Maybe I can try and move a little bit. Kepsi now gets 13 yards, got a new first down. Dial Tone with looking for a pass. That is completely failed. Windsock the Rattling deflects the pass there. And then Bluelit catches for 5 yards, but it's not enough. And McCore gets it again. Oh, and Quincy is doing his best to help McCore, who managed to get 24 yards. James once again for 12 yards this time. Tractor gets a couple of yards there. McCore gets nothing. 3rd and 5, and Magubu can't do anything. We are 34 plays left into the game, and still 0-0. Dial Tone managed to run 10 yards for a new first down, and McBean is way a little bit too far out for that ball. And then Windsock deflects the pass, and I really have to move. Sorry, Luma, because I need to move, because otherwise I will have so much pain in my neck. And she's actually still... Oh, ow, there she moved. And we have an injury on Jamie James by Slim Armageddon. And Shell is in instead, and McBean has gotten a pass here and is storming towards the end zone. A 45-yard catch there. Bluelit only goes for 1 yard. Adder can't do anything, and it's a 3rd down. McBean, oh, she's stopped short, but managed to get and then the Knights make a goal line stand there and take the ball back. And then Bluelit deflected the pass, and there's deflected by Bluelit again, and the Knights take over. No, the old ones take over from the Knights, and they are pretty close to the end zone here, 14 yards, but then they stopped. Again, Adder, dial tone looking for a pass. Finds McBean, but she is stopped, but it's the first down. Can they get it now? No, that's deflected by Slash in the end zone. And then Gubelheimer tackles the ball carrier for a loss. 3rd and goal. And despite being 0-0, it's a pretty interesting game here. And McCour managed to run it for 3 yards when the Knights have taken over for the 2nd goal line stand in a row. Tractor now can't do anything, and the Knights are being pushed back like crazy here. They have to defend all the time. They have Poughkeepsie go with a 4-yarder. Adder looking for a pass. That's deflected by Tractor. And another pass. Here it is. And if McCour can't get there, that's a touchdown for the old ones. 43 plays left. We have an opening score for the old ones. That's deflected by dial tone. And the Knights managed to get a first down there. McCour now running it. Gets 6 yards. And Magubelheimer ran it for 1 yard. Then Tractor managed to get a first down. Hello, Vic. you wanted a 0-0. Well, bad luck. I don't know what they were doing here, but Slash managed to advance a fumble -1 yard. That's the first time I see it. Tractor, he gets he fumbles it again, but McCour managed to pick it up and advance it 5 yards. And McCour now gets 5 yards on a normal run. Magubel looking for a pass. That's intercepted by Bluelit. And the old ones have taken the ball back. And what happened there? Dial Tone ran the ball for 7 yards. And Poughkeepsie ran the ball for another 3 yards. Dial Tone here, he was looking for a pass, but Jack Adder couldn't. McCour ran the ball for 3 yards. Magubel Tractor caught the ball for 3 yards. Yeah. But it was not enough, and Poughkeepsie managed to get it back, and then he runs it for 4 yards. Harris Adder tried to run it, but he gets nothing. And Dial Tone is first stopped and then sacked. It was bounced back. McCour gets a chance here now, 5 yards running. Magubel. No, it's intercepted by Poughkeepsie. No, Poughkeepsie recovers the fumble. There's a lot of fumbles now going on. Well, it's snowing. Slash deflects the pass. 4 deflections for the game. Adder finally gets something. Gets 9 yards on that run. Dial Tone looking for a pass. Finds Angela. Who's in? Oh, no. Stopped short by inches. And then the ball is thrown out of bounds. And there Jack Adder runs it in for a touchdown, 2-0. Poughkeepsie threw the ball for 4 yards. Yeah, I think that happened, that Matrix plays. I think it happened when I moved one screen. I moved the OBS over to another screen so I could see the chat better. And then the game goes down for some reason. Crimson Dial Tone now deflects the pass, and then Angela catches it again and gets 20 yards on that pass. 4 plays left. Adder looking for Bluelit, 4 yards. And 2nd and 6, there's another there. Touchdown Bluelit, and it's 3-0 for the old ones, which I predicted was going to win it. Do win it. But it's a very low yardage game. Not even 500 yards total. So Crimson Dial Tone gets player of the game for the old ones with 79 fan points. 2 deflections, 150 passing, a lot of tackles. And for the Emerald City Knights, it is Clang Hangglide with 36 fan points. 42 pancakes was basically all he did. Alright. Let's go down to the bottom here with Abandoned against Hazard and see what they're gonna come up with. What is new in the abandoned? Well, not much. Cowboy Trev has been really good in this iteration, this season. And really, really good, but he's been the best player offensively so far. And nothing really else going on. They have two birds in the line, which I don't know why. I wonder, do they actually have any more better blockers? I would like to check that. In Hazard, we have Becky Director, who have been very good at receiving. And actually... No, that's rushing yards. Yes, that's rushing yards. Be good at rushing. And no other... Eddie Halfcourt came in the last game, I think, because they got some player killed, I think. So she came in. Is it Eddie? Is that a girl or a one? I don't know. And it seems like Heritage is pretty new as well. Only 85 pancakes. I don't know. But they have Two-Tone Capone, who is their best there. And let's see. Beautiful day for Brutalball. A red field in where the Hazard is playing. Director is going to start with the ball. Let's see what she can do. Director now moving the ball for 3 yards. And Rubblefish try to do it the same. Rubblefish now playing runner. Seems like it. Okay, Besser Tester only got 1 yard. And then Console got 3 yards and the drive is stopped again. Director gets nothing, gets 4 yards. And there is a first pass. Oh, nice blockage there, and also an evasion. 30 yards for half court. Dumpty gets nothing. Director now gets 5 yards, and it's a 3rd and 4th. Can Rubblefish do it? He can. Why has he... haven't he played runner before? He's doing a good job. Well, Dumpty gets some nice blockage there. We managed to get 13 yards. Then Director is doing the same and is heading towards the end zone. Gets 7 yards. Rubblefish was looking for a pass, but then then decided to run it and then throw it, and it's intercepted by Console. That should have kept running. Best Tester with the pass, and that's called for 6 yards. Console managed to get it to Thrifty, who keeps running and breaking 2 tackles there. He gets 34 yards. Cowboy Trev now getting 6 yards. Bester Tester gets only nothing. And Console, can he get a first down? He can. And managed to get 12 yards. Nice run there. 1 yard for Trev. Bester Tester looking for a pass. That is dropped by Ringo. You can't drop it if you want to win. And Hazard has taken the ball back and is moving towards the end zone again. Half court turning out to be pretty hard to stop. 43 yards on that pass. And then that ball is thrown away. Here is Dumpty again running it. It's stopped after 3 yards. It's down to 3rd and 6. Director is now running it. He's going to get a first down. Breaks a tackle from Potter and gets 17 yards. Rubblefish is evading some people, but only gets 2 yards. Here's Dumpty again. And he managed to get Fran. That's a girl. And Director, despite moving his 0 yards, managed to get a first down. Here is Dumpty again, but is stopped behind the line. And then Director, oh, can't get it. It was so close. Oh, and then Trev is almost tackle for a safety, but manages to step over the line. Here is Console again, gets nothing, and Hazard take over the ball again. Director now is stopped after 3 yards. Rubblefish looking for a pass. That didn't go too well the first time, and it didn't go too well this time either. Dumpty gets stopped as well. You might get your 0-0 game here, because neither team seemed to be able to score. But Ringo managed to get a pass and get 16 yards. And then Ringo with another catch for 11 yards. Trev now trying to run it, but only gets 3 yards. Bester Tester is running it for 6 yards. Console gets another yard. Cowboy Trev, he gets nothing, 0 yards. Bester Tester is stopped again. Console looking for a pass, finds Ringo, who saves the day with another 17-yard catch and the first down. Then Console catches it, but only for 5 yards. Bester Tester actually managed to get a 5-yard run there and another first down. And it's halftime, still 0-0. The Abandon is threatening here. And the Abandon, they are going to score. They open it. Wow, that was unsuspected. The Director now with a run for 7 yards. Rubblefish is sacked by Bester Tester. Dumpty can't get anything either. And Abandon is taking the ball back. Trev try to run it, gets 4 yards. Then that's deflected by half court. Console with the pass to Ringo, who breaks the tackle but then fumbles it, and Director is taking the ball back. Director now running it, getting a good run here. You just can't get what you want there. Dumpty, what can he do? Well, he's running 6 yards. Director looking for a pass. Decides to run it instead. That was a good choice because he ran straight through Thrifty and gets 16 yards. Rubblefish is throws the ball away. Thrifty with an interception. Trev gets 6 yards. And they pass to Console for 3 yards. And can they get a first down? No, they can't. Dumpty sacks the ball player. And Director now is running it for the Flames. I have 35 yards. 45 plays left for the Hazard to actually equalize this game. I keep calling them Flames because it says Flames up there. I don't know. Disruptor is injured. Oh, by Becky Director. That is a hard blow. But Murdertron is in and managed to catch it for 20 yards. They have a very weak line now, but they seem to be doing decently anyway. They have realized that they can't run it and have to run it. And Ringo is playing blocker. Oh. Console looking for a pass, but that's intercepted by Rubblefish. And Hazard is now going, and Director is breaking a lot of tackle. Murdertron gets pancaked, and Director running for 32 yards. Rubblefish looking for a pass, finds half court, who gets it down to the end zone. And it's equalized for the Flames, 1-1. Then Murdertron avoids a couple of tackles and gets 26 yards on that first catch. Bester Tester, nice pass there to Murdertron again. Gets 30 yards. Will the Abandoned answer directly here? Well, we have 20 plays left to see. Cowboy Trev can't do anything. Running is now a not very good option because I doubt they will be able to block pancake anybody. I think they have 3 birds. No, they have 2 birds and an Iliad in the line. No, there's a halfling in the line. Bester Tester is playing there. And Cowboy Trev is injured by Whimsy Heritage. And Director is now running for 7 yards. And Hazard is threatening. No, it's another turnover. Youngblood intercepts the pass. Yeah, they have an Iliad and 2 birds in the blocking line. But Von Jung gets 37 yards on that catch. And there's another catch for Thrifty, who breaks 1 tackle, who breaks another, and then fumbles the ball. Director picks it up for a second time. And Director now is running it. And we have 11 plays left. Is anybody going to win this game or not? Rubblefish with the pass to half court, who breaks 1 tackle from Potter. Is Thrifty going to be able to catch her? No. Oh, inches. Dumpty gets the touchdown. It's 1-2. And the Abandoned were so close. They played so well in the first. But they're gonna end up with another loss here. 6 losses for them. Well, you just can't do it. Console deflects the pass. Rubblefish adds another turnover. Youngblood with the second interception of the game. And then Von Junk runs it for nothing, but there's only 2 plays left. 1 play left. This is the end. That's deflected. Hazard County University wins it. Two-Tone Capone gets player of the game with 60 fan points, 48. Pancake, 17 tackles. That is going to be a contender for most tackles of the week. William Youngblood gets it for the Abandon with 56 fan points. 2 interceptions and 1 pass deflection. And we go up to the start again here. We're going to do that one. Okay, we'll do something that is more... Yeah, Glam against the Pandas. No, we do this one. We do this one. Can't decide. Glam. Do they have anything new? Not really. So we go over to Pandas. Anything new for them? Yes, they have a new blocker lineman. I think they had and one was injured. So Drizzle Flips is in. First time we're seeing him. Let's see if he can make a good impression or not. And it's raining. Nice. Sunburn is a very good passer. We've seen that before. Let's see if she can get it done. Well, she decided to run it the first time. Then Milligan is running as well for 1 yard. Steam gets sacked by Curly Fries. Then Plastic is running it and gets 4 yards. Shaved. Well, when he gets eternal speed, he does it. Shaved is killed. Oh, that second game and there's a kill. Nice. Well, someone didn't like that fast little bastard. He is now gone and buried. Well, that's the way it goes in Brutalball. Bucket Trip. Fumbles the ball. Curly Fries picks it up and gets it back. And then pass to this pass? I don't know. But Suspect gets a touchdown. Sunburn looking for deflect, and that was deflected. Milligan now looking for a pass. That's deflected again. And Steam gets nothing. I guess 4 yards. But it's not enough. And the Glam takes the ball back. Plastic. Now moving the ball. Who is in? We have Dan Bateman is in the line instead. And somebody has moved from the line up to there. Slither is injured by crabs. And the Umbridge is suffering in this game. But they are in the lead and they take the ball back here. Plastic can't do any. Protein is sacked by Tic-Tac-Toe. Then, who is that? Chick Stack Radio, another play we haven't seen at all. Then Bucket Trip can't reach that ball and Milligan is a 2nd and 10. He's running it. Avoids date book but gets 5 yards. Steam is trying to run it as well. Gets some help from her friends and gets 5 yards on another first down. Sumber looking for a pass. Finds Krabs. Gets 13 yards there. Milligan is moving it. And there's another catch for 7 yards. Sunburn. 12 yards on that catch. Steam. Try to run it straight through. Sunburn is looking for a pass and finds it in Bucket Trip. Gets 15 yards. Mulligan. Once again 0 yards. Steam is now trying to run it but gets nothing and it's a 3rd and 10. Can he do it? There's a pass that's deflected by Stack Radio. And Ambridge take the ball back. Protein, no. Gets a caught for 4 yards. And Milligan is injured by Curly Fries. So now the Glam gives back. Happy one note. Runs for 0 yards and the Glam takes the ball back again here. Protein Looking for a pass, finds Suspect. Can he get a first down? No, he can't, but it's 7 yards. 3rd and 4. That's a nice pass to Suspect, who managed to get 26 yards. Someone is wasting money on curly fries. Well, she's been doing a good game here, so I don't know what meant by that. But Protein now actually getting a first down after 9-yard run. Stack Radio looking for a pass, finds Suspect, who really can't decide where he's going and can't get a first down. But Plastic managed to get it for 2 yards. Protein looking for a pass, that's deflected by Sunburn. Stack Radio. It's a halftime. And Stack Radio with a pass, that's deflected by Bucket Tripper. Plastic, 2 yards. And Pandas take the ball back as Sunburn can't get anything out of that pass. And Steam managed to run it for 5. One note, can he get a first down? No, he can't. Oh, sorry. There's a throw to Suspect. The Glam is moving the ball best, but there Plastic picks up the fumble and scores a touchdown. I think he was the one that got it the first one as well, so he picked up his own fumble. Steam only gets 1 yard, and it's 2-0 for the Glams, and the Pandas, despite killing and injuring, really can't do anything. They're not as good as they should be. How good should they be? I have no clue. But we are now with the Pandas getting a pass to Krabs for 16 yards. And Steam now trying to run it, but he's tackled for 0 yards. One note is nothing. He gets tackled for a loss by Rutling. And Bucket Trip now actually managed to get a first down on the 3rd and gets 24 yards. Steam can't get anywhere. One note now is looking for a pass. That's a very bad pass. Sunburn with a pass finds Krabs. And finally showing that why she has, I think she has over 1,000 yards passing. Happy One Note is looking for a pass, but that finds Crab, who will get down to 19 yards and then down to the 1 yard line. Sunburn passed it down to the... It could have fallen over. There's a touchdown, 5 yards for Bucket Tripper. It has been reduced to 2-1. Plastic fumbles the ball. Steam picks it up. And the Pandas is on a roll here. Sunburn with the pass to Bucket Trip, and it's equalized. Wow, this game changed fast. Then Suspect gets the pass, and he's storming down. He gets 25 yards on that one. Protein now running it, gets some good help, and managed to get down to the 35-yard line. Stack Radio with a pass. Plastic, 6 yards. Plastic once again throws it to Protein. He managed to break free and gets 16 yards on that pass. Protein now is running it again, but gets nothing. Empress says that she never tires. That's good, because she needs to work for it here. Plastic looking for a pass, finds Suspect, but can't get anything, and the Pandas take the ball back. Sunburn with a pass to Krabs, who breaks. I think we have an injury there. No, oh, there was an old injury. Steam gets 2 yards. Well, no, made a bad pass, and Empress, who said she never tired, didn't get tired enough in order to make an interception there. Protein tried to run it, but gets nothing. Radio with a pass that's deflected by Sunburn. Sunburn now with the pass to Bucket Tripper, who fumbles the ball again, and Protein picks it up. Oh, yeah, Protein, he fumbled that ball. Sunburn now actually running it for once and gets 21 yards. Nice run there. And Curly Fries is injured by Pappy One Note. And then Sunburn threw the ball for 1 yard. Steam looking for a pass to Krabs, finds Krabs. He gets down to the 14-yard line, but there's only 4 plays left. Who will they manage to get it here? Well, Bucket Tripper is sure gonna try. He gets down to the 8-yard line. Steam, 3 plays left. Steam, ooh, Bateman is now injured by flips. There's a lot of injuries here. Pappy One Note is in. That's Pandas is gonna win this game. That is, well, not an upset, but a little bit of a unexpected. Ambush Glam, Plasmid Pandas 2-3. Player of the game is Trisha Curly Fries with an injury and a sack and 14 tackles, 64 fan points. Then Sunburn gets 53 fan points for the Pandas, who managed to win it in the end. Who did the killing? It was Steam who killed... who was it? Shaved. Yes. Okay, so going down here, we have the Rude Boys against the Lightning, and the Rude Boys is a big disappointment for this season. The last year's champions are completely out of it, mostly due to them having a horrible blocking line. Anything new on the Rude Boys? No, nothing there. Anything new on the Lightning? And no, Hulk Monotony is now playing in the line instead of someone else. Not sure who, but I know that someone got injured. Beautiful day for Brutalball. And let's see what can be done in this game between two teams that are really struggling this year. I think the Rude Boys are out of any run for the playoffs, but Bull Run now, he's doing a nice run here, gets 12 yards. Palindrome is weaving, gets tired, but managed to get a first down anyway, 11 yards there. Kinardi looking for a pass, finds Palindrome, who gets 20 yards on that pass, and the Lightning is moving the ball very nicely here, but Bull Run is ending that nice run, and Palindrome is mimicking him. Kinardi, who is fast for a setter but can't get a first down, and it's stopped. Kinardi sacks the ball carrier now. Vera Overthrow looking to run it, gets 6 yards. Zumi, another bastard, gets the first down. And 7 yards. Ministry, nice pass, but oh, it goes over the head of Witch Hassle. Then Overthrow runs it for 1 yard. Zumi looking for a pass, finds Hog Mexico, who managed to get 19 yards on that catch. And Overthrow, Ministry couldn't do anything. Overthrow can't do anything. Zumi, that's deflected by Witch Hassle. Bull Run now running it. He is not fast, but he is evasive and gets 12 yards. Palindrome looking for a pass. Kinardi caught it for 3 yards. Kinardi now looking for a pass that's deflected by Kid Frenzy. Bull Run, first down with a pass there. Yeah, I know that the best player is there. I think you missed a kill, like in the former game. Bull Run couldn't get anything after that 0 yard run here, and Ministry gets 6 yards on that run. Overthrow passes, but it's dropped by Mexico. Zumi, 2 Kid Frenzy, 4 yards. Ministry can't do anything, 2 yards there. Overthrow is now running it and doing a good job there, 8 yards. Zumi, nice running there for 11 yards. Ministry is doing the same thing here, but a little bit more evasive for 14 yards. And the Rude Boys are now moving the ball pretty well. Overthrow gets 3 yards. Zumi gets on the outside of Cuddles and managed to get a first down. And maybe we're seeing a little bit of a hint of why the Rude Boys won it last season, but I doubt it. Zumi, 3rd and goal. Can't get it, and that's the reason why they are in the predicament that they are, with only 2 wins. They move in the ball, but then they can't finish. Kinardi managed to get a first down for 3 yards. Bull Run once again breaks through the line and gets 12 yards. Palindrome looking for a pass that's deflected by Frenzy. Kinardi with a pass that's deflected by Frenzy. Bull Run with the pass that's deflected by Frenzy. I sounded like a parrot there. Deflected. And Zumi gets 18 yards on that run, and the Rude Boys are now... That's a nice pancake. Mexico is gonna be caught, yes, and Sharon Limelight is injured. Who? I have no clue. But she's injured by Cuddles, and Bismuth is in, and the Rude Boys now have a chance. No, that's deflected by Witch Hassle. And will they get it? No, it's stopped. On inches it's stopped. And Rendezvous is injured by Minty rotation. And they're doing some double change there. Wisdom is in. Oh, they were stopped just short. That is just irritating. Bull run now with a nice run for 12 yards. And we have halftime and it's still 0-0. All of the games here have been really not much scoring at all. Kinardi looking for a pass, finds Mahoney, who gets down to the 11-yard line. And Lightning now is threatening to score. Rotation does it. No, there it is. Lightning with a touchdown. And well, we don't get a 0-0 game this one either. Overthrow now is running for 22 yards. Nice run. Wisdom is gonna see what she can do. Passes it, but passes it to the flat, and there was nobody there. Ministry doing a nice run here for 7 yards. Is a 3rd and 2. Gonna do it? Yes, Wisdom catches it. Gets 18 yards. And there's another catch by Wisdom for 9 yards. Ministry now decides to just run it over, and Palindrome is injured by blowout. Flying is in. There, Wisdom catches it again for 7 yards. Wisdom no with it, and Frenzy, despite running alongside the goal line, managed to get in, and it's equalized. Ball run gets 6 yards, and that's dropped by rotation. Mahoney, monotony. What is it? Monotony? I don't want monotony. And overthrow runs for 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Wisdom with a pass to Frenzy, who, despite actually running into another player, managed to get it forward. And Frenzy with a touchdown. Finally, he gets it. The Rude Boys have not taken a look. And Hog Mexico with a interception. And Frenzy once again. Oh, 3-1 to the Rude Boys. What a turnaround here. 2 nice plays, and the Rude Boys have taken the lead by 3-1. Then overthrow sacks Ministry, and that ball is thrown away, and the Rude Boys take the ball back once again. And it's Ministry threw the ball. I do think it was Frenzy who caught it once again. There is Frenzy catching it once again. He have really woken up. And here he is again. But he can't get a first down, but it's still 8 yards. Ministry with the pass. They have find out that Frenzy is the one to throw to, and he is in for another touchdown. Monotony caught the ball for 9 yards there. And if the Lightning doesn't score on this one, we're gonna go up. We might as well go up anyway, because it's not enough place left. Rotation managed to catch that ball from Ministry. Yes, 14 yards. Monotony looking for a pass, finds ball run, but only for 2 yards. And then Mexico tackles the ball carrier for a loss. Ball run managed to get a first down for 12 yards. And then that's deflected by Wisdom. Ball run, now running it. Doing a nice run, 12 yards. Kinardi looking for a pass, finds ball run, who definitely haven't given up, but it's only... there is rotation with a touchdown, 4-2. And 9 plays left. That ball is thrown away by the Rude Boys. Wisdom to Frenzy once again. Ministry now running it, gets nothing. Overthrow, try to run it as well. Managed to almost get a first down. And there is a first down for Wisdom. Ministry managed to get a first down as well. 4 plays left. And they actually have a chance to score here if they hurry. And there it is, Frenzy with another touchdown. And it's 5-2 to the Rude Boys. Ball run, just try to do a heroic thing at the end, but can't. Player of the game is Kid Frenzy. 5 pass deflections, 5 touchdowns. He scored all of the touchdowns for the Rude Boys and led them to a long sought after victory. Which also gets it for the Lightning with 45 fan points. Not much done. Alrighty, what are we going to do now? We're going to Legends against the Iron Forge. For the Legends, we have the 2 bird rookies, with Sweet Turkish being a really nice one with over 1,000 yards passing. And anything else? Nothing new. On the Iron Forge, they have Yo Yo Yo, who have 1,200 yards passing, but he is a veteran in this game here. And we also have Merc Gusto, caught for almost 800 yards. He will break that today, and that will make him happy. So let's go. It's a beautiful day for Brutalball. Well, let's see what happens in this game. It is even. It's 4-3. Both teams have a record of 4-3. So one of them is gonna pull away. Rokatansky, I have no clue what he was doing there. He was standing on one leg throwing the ball. But then Footplate gets sacked and Legends take the ball back. Instance looking for a pass, finds Sigmund, who managed to get a first down for 11 yards. Then Turkish, once again looking for a pass, finds Bloodshot, who gets some really nice help and gets down to inches from a touchdown. Sigmund gets sacked by Vapor. Instance now looking for a pass. That's deflected by Footplate. Can Turkish do it? No, it was deflected by Rokatansky. Oh. That ball is thrown on the flats to Rogue, who managed to catch it and gets 9 yards. Rokatansky now gets the first down for a 2-yard run. Footplate looking for a pass. That's deflected by Rokatansky. No, it didn't. I don't know who deflected it. The Rokatansky now running it instead and gets 10 yards. Footplate looking for a pass, finds Rokatansky, who is tearing down the line. Turkish is trying to catch up. It does it after 35 yards. Yo-Yo is doing a nice run in 6 yards. And Rokatansky running it again. Footplate gets sacked by Instance. And there's a pass to Gusto, who is in for a 22-yard touchdown, and he broke the 800 yards there. Bloodshot with the 8 yards catch. Turkish is now running it instead and doing a nice job, 14 yards. Sigma with a pass to Jason, who breaks a lot of tackles there, gets 27 yards on that one. That's the first time we saw Jason in this game. Instance is now running it and avoiding a lot of tackles. There is Bloodshot with a catch for 0. Zigman looking for a pass, finds Jason, who is in for a touchdown, and it has equalized. There's another catch by Gusto, 13 yards. Rokatansky is running it, 3 yards now. Footplate looking for a pass. That was a bad pass, but he managed to find Rokatansky anyway for 9 yards and another first down. Yo-Yo is passing it, but that's gone over the sideline. Rokatansky tried to run it, runs straight through Digby, runs straight through everybody, avoids tackles and gets 22 yards. Nice running for Rokatansky there. Then Yo-Yo catches it, and will she get it? Go Jason, yeah. Go Yo-Yo looking for a pass, finds Gusto, who is in for a touchdown for the Iron Forge, who take the lead again. There is Bloodshot catching it for 1 yard. Turkish to Bloodshot, who's over on this side now all of a sudden. 28 yards on that catch. Jason hasn't really been involved much. Sigmund is running it for 3 yards. Instance. That's deflected by Sati. Turkish with a pass. Finds Jason, who avoids the tackle and then runs towards the defenders and then away from defenders. But managed to get a couple of yards. Here is Instance once again running it. Actually managed to break into a 7-yard run. Then Viper gets... and here is Jason. Just when you're talking about him. Viper did a sack and Jason made a touchdown. Rokatansky now gets some help from Vapor there, who is blocking his own player. I don't know what he was doing. Instance is running it and gets a first down. Turkish looking for a pass. Finds Bloodshot, who managed to get a first down. And Sigma now throws the ball away. That is not very usual for him. Instance, it would have passed, but that's deflected by Yo-Yo. That's a deflected by footplate, and the Guardian Iron Forge are taking the ball back, and Rogue is now running it. Taliban is chasing him down. That's going to be many yards, 52 yards on that one. Rokatansky runs straight through and gets 2 yards. We're at halftime. It's 2-2. Footplate couldn't get anything. And Yo-Yo looking for a pass. Finds Rokatansky, who managed to get 22 yards, and they're very close to another here. Rokatansky now with the pass. That's a touchdown by Yo-Yo. And the Iron Forge have taken the lead by 3-2. Bloodshot with the catch for 6 yards. Turkish looking for a pass. Bounce instance. Sigma with throws the ball away, and the Iron Forge take the ball back. That's the first down by Yo-Yo. Rokatansky once again. Rokatansky is injured by Garth Box, who finally got enough of him. And Yosemite is Yolomite is in instead. They have moved some players around here. Turkish with a pass that's deflected by Gusto. Sigma now looking for a pass, probably. No, yeah. But couldn't do anything, and the Iron Forge have the ball back, and Rogue can't catch that one. Footplate looking for a pass. Finds Rogue, but that's deflected by Turkish. Instance now is running it. He has 6 yards. Turkish, can he get a pass away? Yes, it does, but that's deflected by Gusto. Sigma looking for a run it. Alright. But couldn't get enough for a first down. Yo takes the ball back. Here is Meteor. And running for 5 yards. Is Meteor in? I think he was in before, but he was somewhere else. Rogue with a nice catch. And is storming down and gets 45 yards. And Iron Forge is threatening to score once again, and they're gonna do it. Yo with a 4th touchdown of the game. Instance now runs it for 6 yards. Turkish with the pass that's caught by Bloodshot, get 9 yards. Sigman is running it instead and actually managed to get 7 yards. Can Instance get it? Yeah, managed to get a first down for 10 yards. Turkish with a pass to Bloodshot. Jason hasn't really been involved in this game whatsoever except for a touchdown. Sigman with a pass to Turkish for 6 yards. I don't know where Jason is, because I think it looks like Sigman is basically taking up his place. There I saw Jason. He's being smacked by footplate continuously. Gusto deflected the pass, and Iron Forge take the ball back. Then Gusto, we're going to do Meteor here now, running it. Footplate. Yo is going for 9 yards. But it's not enough, and the Legends take the ball back. Jason now running for caught it for 18 yards. Turkish with the pass to Jason, who decides to get involved at the very end of the game and gets a touchdown. 3-4. That ball is thrown away. Legends still have a chance. Sigma with the sack. Can they make a stop there? Yes, Instance with the sack. Legends do have a chance here. Instance now actually managed to get a first down after some really nice running there. 17 yards. Turkish gets sacked by Vapor. They don't have chance. They should throw it. Instance, they're running it again, and it's not enough. And Yo with the pass that's deflected by Bloodshot. Meteor with the pass caught by Footplate for 3 yards. Footplate now with the pass. Gusto gone. 3 plays left. And they do. They are running it. They just decided that running it is the best, but Bloodshot managed to catch this at 21 yards. Can they do a heroic comeback here? Bloodshot, no, she's not fast enough. She's not going to make it. 15 yards. Iron Forge University take the win with 4-3. And player of the game is Strike Vapor with 3 sacks and 43 pancakes. Garth Box gets it for the Shermer Legends with 46 fan points. And 7 tackles and a sack and an injury. Alright. Now we go into the 5th game of the week. And let's go up here then. Wardens against the Trumpton Music School. The Wardens, do they have anything new on the line? Not really. They have 2 really good Gunners, but that really hasn't helped them win anything. Have two ties. For the Trumpton Music School, do we have anything new? Not really. So let's start the game. Another day for some beautiful Brutalball, or a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Let's see what we got in this one. It's Snivel who's going to start with a nice evasion there. Two nice evasions and gets 15 yards on that first run. Jim Key. Does he have the key to unlock it? No, he does not. Hart looking for a pass. That is not enough. And Snivel is going to do it again with another nice run. Who gets it for 19 yards this time. He looking for a pass. Finds Tart, who gets 13 yards and another the first down. Tart with another pass that is a little bit too far. Snivel running it once again, only 7 yards this time. He is looking for a pass, finds Periscope, who is in for a touchdown for the Trumpton. And then Trash Can gets up for a sack. Batchcock runs it for 9 yards. Whisknut gets it to Symmetry, who gets 5 yards and the first down. Gruel is trying to run it, gets 2 yards there. Batchcock managed to get it to Plonk, who gets a 26 yards. Plonk now again with a nice catch and managed to avoid Key, and he will go in for a touchdown. Snivel running it once again. He is an evasive little thing. Very evasive. Breaks tackles, avoids tackles, doing anything. 17 yards. There's a nice catch by Ozington, who is now alone without his... No, he's not alone. Precarious is there. It was on the other team that there was injured. There was an injury. There was an injury? Yes, there was an injury. I think there was an injury. Or is me just me hallucinating? Probably. Well, that was the other game. Yeah. He runs it for 15 yards. Tart with the pass that's deflected by Plonk. Snivel decides to throw it this time. Osington catches it. Key have 5 yards to go. And Osington catches it. And it's 12 yards. Another touchdown for the Trumpton. Batchcock. 8 yards. Batchcock running it again now. Avoids a tackle from Snivel. And is really running it. 29 yards. That's the longest run of the game for so far. Then Trash Can sacks the ball carrier. Then Trash Can sacks the ball carrier again. Was there 3 sacks in a row there? Snivel keeps breaking tackles and he gets some help. Oh my, what a run. He wanted the best run of the week, or of the game at least, for 41 yards. Then Key threw the ball for 5. Hart looking for a pass that goes over the head of Osington. Snivel once again here goes, and Whisknut is injured by Snivel. What? Yeah, curious now with the sack. Tart is looking for a pass. That's the first down by Periscope in on inches. Snivel is in for a touchdown. 3-1. Plonk gets a catch, but only gets 6 yards. Spatchcock gets nothing. And there's a pass to Symmetry, who finally gets involved in the game. 26 yards. One pass from Hooverbag. That was a bad pass there. And Spatchcock can't go anywhere else. And Hooverbag fumbles the ball. Trash Can picks it up. And advances the fumble. Here is Snivel once again. He's been really good this game. 9 yards. That's a bad pass. And it's an interception by Hooverbag. That's the first interception of the season. There's a nice pass to from Gruel to, I think it was Symmetry. Batchcock runs in for nothing. Hooverbag gets tackled for a loss. Here is Gruel, gets sacked by Trash Can. He has 4 sacks for the game. He's going for that award. Snivel seems to be going for the running award. I don't know how many yards he has, but he has a lot. Osington breaks 2 tackles, both from Spatchcock and Symmetry, and is heading down. Breaks a tackle again from Bonesaw. Gets 51 yards on that catch. And there is Periscope catching it for 3 yards. Snivel now running it and pushes Gruel in And it's another touchdown for Snivel. Gruel is now going, what? Yes. Spatchcock gets 1 yard. Hooverbag looking for a pass, that's thrown away. Snivel now once again was looking for a pass but decides to run it instead. Well, that's optimistic. Gets 7 yards. A long throw, but Osington was nowhere near it. Tart gets sacked by Spatchcock. And Wardens take the ball back here. Gruel with a pass that's caught for 1 yard. Spatchcock, Periscope intercepted the pass, and Snivel gets 5 yards. He has 147 yards for the game. I thought he would have more. Tart caught the ball for 2 yards. And now Tart is throwing it to Osington, who oses into the end zone, and it's 5-1 to Music School. And I'm going to go a little bit of a turbo here. Spatchcock runs it for 6 yards. Hooverbag looking for a pass, finds it to Plonk, who gets 13 yards. Then Gruel to Scimitar, who caught it for 5. Spatchcock is now running it, managed to get a first down. Then Hooverbag gets sacked by Snivel. Gruel, and it's intercepted by Periscope. The Wardens just can't get a break here. And Snivel is running it once again, 17 yards. He tried to do the same, but only gets nothing. And Tart can't do anything either. Snivel looking for a pass. This time is a bad pass, but managed to catch it by Periscope. He gets 18 yards. Team Key looking for a pass. That's a touchdown by Periscope. And Trashcan with another sack. And Symmetry managed to catch that ball. Hooverbag ran it for 1 yard and was not enough. And Snivel is running it once again for 10 yards. He managed to run it now. Will he get a first down? Yes, 11 yards. Tart with the pass to Periscope, who is in for another touchdown. And the Music School is really having a field day here. 35-yard catch there by Plonk. And then Osington deflected the pass. Hooverbag is doing a nice run at 21 yards. Gruel looking for a pass, finds Symmetry, and that's in for a touchdown. But Snivel is doing it again, is running, gets 21 yards. And that's deflected by Plonk. Tart looking for a pass, finds Osington, who goes a long way, 37 yards. Snivel is running it again, 14 yards. Key looking for a pass, finds Osington, it's in for a touchdown. Finally, we have some touchdowns in the game. Hooverbag is sacked by Snivel. Gets, I don't think that was the second sack of the game. He is running it 9 yards. Tart can't get a first down, and the Wardens take the ball back. But then the ball is thrown away, and Spatchcock actually managed to get a first down after a nice 11-yard run. Hooverbag tried to do the same, but only gets 4. Then Plonk catches it for 33 yards. Managed to attack, avoid a lot of Symmetry. Gets it down to the 5-yard line, but it's not enough. And Trumpton Music School win that according to plan. Tunia Snivel gets player of the game with 209 rushing yards and 2 sacks. What a rattling. Yes, and an injury. He did it all. Even 2 pancakes. Ray Plonk gets it for the Wardens, but only 29 fan points. Not a very good game there. And that was game number 6. I'm gonna go and get something to drink. I will be right back. All right. I've wetted the palate. Who we're gonna do now? Okay. We're gonna see if Stampede can smack out the volcanoes. Yeah, let's do that one. The Stampede, they have, of course, the rushing legend who is Gorgeous Leonard. He have almost 1150 rushing yards. That is more than most receivers have receiving yards. He is a monster when it comes to running. This whole line. And then they have the Harley Potler and Slippy combination, who is two amazing passers, who passes to Prax Daughters and Moon Veneer. But they really don't need a good blocking line because they just pass it or run it. For the Volcanoes, do we have anything new or anything extraordinary? Not really. They have been a know-nothing team. But Seth Cabriolet has been decent for a rookie. Sena Keybont is in. I think they had an injury and had a an injury or a death in the last game. That's why Sena Keybont is playing gunner for them. Here is Brainache. It's looking looked like was running it, but the passes instead and fools the Stampede defense there with a nice catch for 27 yards. The Stroganoff is running it. And for 20 yards, and the Volcanoes is actually moving the ball pretty good here. But Neutron now gets stopped off with nothing. Brainiac manages to run it well and gets another first down. Volcanoes seem to have figured out the Stampede defense because Stroganoff is in for a touchdown. 5 plays, 1 touchdown. Here is Leonard. Yeah, trying to stop him. Nobody can. 23 yards running. Potler with a doing what he usually does with a pass to Veneer. He gets 35 yards. Here is combination with a pass to Veneer, who is in for a touchdown. That is how you play it. Brainache with a 2-yard run, and Stroganoff can only get 2 yards this time, and Neutron is stopped. And here is Leonard again, and he is doing the same again. Yep, avoiding everybody, gets 20 yards. Oh, Daughters couldn't catch that one. It was a nice pass combination with the pass this time to Daughters, who is in for a touchdown. They are scaringly effective, Stampede. Stroganoff tried to run it and will actually manage to get a first down after a broken tackle by Dory. Stroganoff gets 34 yards on that run, trying to challenge Leonard. Brainache with the pass, but it's thrown away. And Stroganoff, can he do it again? No, he can't. He's stopped. And Stampede take the ball back. Here is Neutron. This time he stopped after 4 yards. Potler looking for a pass. Finds Veneer, who breaks the tackle from Keybont. But that took a lot of energy, but it's still 30 yards. Combination, looking for a pass, but that's deflected by Keybont, who takes revenge. And then it's a first down for the Volcanoes, who managed to stop the Stampede there. But the Beastie can't get a pass through, and Leonard with a sack. Neutron now gets stopped by Leonard, and the Stampede take the ball back, and Leonard is... This time he is breaking every tackle in the known universe and gets 22 yards. That ball is thrown away. Combination is looking for a pass that's deflected by Cabriolet. Leonard is up to him, but no, he gets stopped. And the Volcanoes stop the drive again. Potler looking for a pass. No, he was looking for a pass. That was not Potler. There's a turnover. Beastie intercepts the pass. Leonard is now running it again. Breaks tackles, in for a touchdown. 15 yards. 67 touch. Oh, it's another interception here. Veneer does it. And then Leonard can just stroll in for another touchdown. They have gone from 2-1 to 4-1 in just like 3 plays. Yeah. That's a 1-yard run for both Neutron and Stroganoff. Then Leonard is doing the same. Everybody tried to tackle him, but nobody can. 18 yards. Then Veneer catches it in the middle and somehow managed to avoid a lot of people and gets 18 yards. Combination gets sacked by Stroganoff. Here is Leonard. He is of course running it, but he gets nothing this time. Potler looking for a pass, finds Veneer, who is in for a touchdown. Then Brainache tried to run it, but it stopped for 0 yards. Stroganoff gets sacked by Leonard. Neutron is stopped as well, and the Stampede take the ball back. And of course, it's Leonard again. He goes backwards a bit there, but and Bethany Quake is injured by Leonard. The Veneer managed to catch it for 3 yards. We have halftime, and it's Stippy combination, who is looking for a pass, finds Daughters this time, who is running away from Cabriolet and in for a touchdown. The Volcanoes are completely completely demolished here by the Stampede. First down for Cabriolet. Neutron now looking to run it, gets stopped by Bruges. Brainache actually managed to get a first down. If they don't score on this one, we're gonna pick up the speed. Neutron gets sacked by Tori. Brainache can't get it either, and we're gonna go turbo. Potler looking for a pass, but gets sacked by Neutron. Then Leonard actually gets a catch this time, and that is good for because he doesn't have to waste time breaking through people, and he got along that Potler. And the combination with the pass down to Veneer, another touchdown. Brainache with the pass that goes out of bounds. Stroganoff can't do anything. Neutron is stopped as well, and here they are again. When Leonard is stopped after 5 yards this time. Cabriolet looking for a pass. That's a first down for a pass with Stippy combination. Leonard breaks a gazillion tackles and gets 17 yards. Potler looking for a pass. Finds Veneer, I think. Pete sacks the ball carrier. And then that's deflected. And Volcanoes take the ball back. But they're sacked. Oh, and it's a safety. Pep Stroganoff gets tackled for a safety. I think that was Leonard who did it. Then Neutron managed to get a first down. Brainache can't get it. Bruges deflected it pass, and Stroganoff runs for 7 yards. Then Neutron is stopped and gets nothing. Not enough. Then Leonard managed to get on for 25 yards. Veneer with a nice catch, and then breaks one tackle and gets 32 yards. And there's another touchdown. Stampede 9-1 so far. 15 plays left of the game. Stroganoff gets stopped, Neutron gets stopped, and Stampede takes the ball back. Here is Leonard again, now he's running it. Gets 26 yards on that run. Potler with a pass, that's deflected by Keybunt. Combination with the pass, two Daughters, and there we have a 10-1. The Volcanoes are completely humiliated. Tori with the sack. Neutron is stopped, and Leonard managed to get a nice run at 35 yards. They can actually get another. No, that's a sack and a turnover. And Stroganoff now managed to get a first down. That's a turnover again, and Stroganoff is injured by Leonard. And Keybunt deflects the pass. One last play of the game that's thrown away. Well, player of the game is Gorgeous Leonard with 90 fan points, 235 rushing yards, 2 sacks, 2 injuries, 7 tackles. And for the Volcanoes, it's Seth Cabriolet with 35 fan points. Just above the worst player in Stampede. Oh, what a game. Alright, we're moving up to Storm against the Bandits. And the Bandits, of course, have Spoons on Maple. We can't talk enough about him. And Wells Fargo for the Storm, who is actually a very good passer. Anything new? No. Nothing new. The Bandits, they have a good team. Manila, Maple, Magpie and Wake. Rimplestick actually have -1 rushing yard. Alright. And it's raining again. Come on. Why all this rain? Is there a storm front moving in over all the stadiums? Manila is going to start the game for the Bandits. And that's a pass to Wake, who gets a first down. Oh, avoids an attack. Nice there. Rupture with a pass. That's deflected by Lean Meat. Rimplestick looking for a pass. That's deflected by Fargo. Manila can't get it. No, it doesn't get first down. And the Storm has stopped the drive. And Wells Fargo try to run it. Madras is now running it and can't get it. And that's deflected by Manila. The Bandits take the ball back again. That's deflected by Fargo. There's a lot of deflections here. Rupture looking for a pass, gets sacked by Dan. Rimple Stick looking for a pass. Finds Wakequake, who avoids a tackle from me, Lean Meat, and managed to get a first down. 21 yards. Manila now looking for another pass. That's deflected by Dawn. Rupture is running it this time. And does it well, 15 yards. Rimple Stick looking for a pass. Gets 1 yard to Wakequake. Manila with a nice pass to Magpie, who is in for a touchdown. 29 yards. Fargo with the pass, that's deflected. Madras, that's deflected by Manila. And Lean Meat is trying to run it instead, but that doesn't do any better. He gets 4 yards. That's a pass to Magpie for 7 yards. Rupture gets sacked by Grey Ball. Rimple Stick gets sacked by Fling Pony. And Storm takes the ball back. Fargo try to run it, 6 yards. Madras is throwing it, but that's deflected by Manila. And Manila, this time not a deflection, but gets it's gonna be a pick 6. Oh, what a pick 6 there by Manila. Then Dawn is showing that she knows how to catch and run as well. Yes, 37 yards. Madras is running it for 7. Lean Meat, it gets stopped. And then Fargo is stopped as well. And the Bandits take the ball back. Manila with a pass to absolutely nobody. Rupture is running it, but is not doing very well. And that ball is thrown away, and the Storm takes the ball back again. And there's a pass to Grand Mini Tren, who gets 30 yards, and the Storm is now threatening to score, which Madras is going to do, running away from Maple, who is not the fastest. Maybe that's his Achilles heel. Rupture is now running it and managed to get 8 yards. Rimple Stick actually gets 4 yards there. I think that puts him up on plus when it comes to rushing yards. Magpie with a nice catch for 36 yards. Rupture is then now looking to throw it to Rimple Stick, who catches it for 26 yards. And now Rimple Stick is running it again, gets 1 yard. Manila looking for a throw. That's a touchdown by Wakequake. Fargo gets sacked by Maple. Madras is stopped. And Lean Meat with the pass that's deflected by Wakequake. Bandits take the ball back. And Wakequake catches it. And it's not fast enough to go the whole way, I think. No. Down to the 3rd yard line after a 32 yards catch. Rupture can't get it. Rimple Stick looking for the pass. Throws the ball away. 3rd and goal. Can Manila do it? No, she gets sacked by Grey Ball. That ball is thrown away. Madras is stopped for nothing. Lean Meat gets stopped as well, and the Bandits take the ball back. Manila now throws it to Magpie, who is going in for a touchdown, 26 yards. And we have halftime, the Bandits in the lead, 4-1. That's deflected by Rimple Stick. Madras is now running it instead, but is stopped after 4 yards. Lean Meat looking for a pass, that's deflected by Manila, who's 5 deflections of the game, is looking for that award for most deflections, maybe. Wakequake with a 32-yard catch. Rupture looking for Magpie, who breaks 1 tackle and gets 10 yards and then first down. Rimple Stick is stopped for a loss. And Magpie is in for a touchdown. 3rd of the game for him. Having a good game. Fargo is stopped by Maple. Madras is looking for a pass that's dropped by Dawn, who haven't had a very good game. And Lean Meat is stopped as well. Here is Manila, who is passing it to Magpie. They really find each other. 30 yards there. And here we have Rupture. Was looking for a pass. Yes, finds the pass by Fargo. Deflects it. Rimple Stick with a pass. Dropped by Rupture. Manila with the pass to Wakequake. That's another touchdown. 6-1. Fargo passes that's deflected by Wakequake. Madras, yes, 3 yards. Fargo haven't had a very good game. And Tren managed to catch the ball and avoids 2 tackles and gets 27 yards. Fargo now with another And pass to Tren. I think that gets him over 1,300 yards passing this season. Madras is a tackle for a loss. Lean Meat can't do anything either. It's 3rd and 10. Is Fargo again. He passes, but only for 7 yards. And the drive is stopped and the Bandits take over. But it seems to be stopped very fast here. 3 balls thrown away. And then that's deflected by Wakequake for a pass for Fargo. Madras is getting angry at somebody and then runs it for 0. Lean Meat runs it for 1 yard but gets nothing. And then Wakequake caught the ball for 0 yards. Rupture is looking to throw it this time. But once again with a bad pass. He should not really throw it. Rimplestick with a pass to Madras. But it's not enough. And Storm takes the ball back. You know what? We're gonna speed it up. Madras with a 14-yard run. Lean Meat with nothing. Madras looking for a pass but doesn't find anybody. Now Madras is running it, but it stopped just short of the line, and the Bandits take the ball back. Here Rupture is running for 1 yard. Rimplestick is sacked by Greyball's 3rd sack of the game for him. Fargo tried to run it. Madras tried to run it. And Lean Meat actually now to Madras, who's running away. It has another touchdown. Then Wakequake gets 2 yards. Rupture doing what he usually does and runs for nothing. There's another catch by Magpie for 30 yards this time. Manila throws the ball for 1 yard. Magpie again with a nice catch for 32 yards. Manila to Rupture, who actually now does something as a 14-yard touchdown. Madras is running it and gets 7 yards, but that was not enough. Leprechaun Manila. 130 fantasy points. I think that is the player of the game. 254 passing yards. None rushing at all. But 5 pass deflections and an interception and 7 touchdowns. She did 7 touchdowns. Either did them or I think she passed to basically all the touchdowns. For the Twin Peaks Storms, it's Dread Greyball who gets him with 3 sacks and 44 fan points. Diana Lean Meat was absolutely horrible. Rupture wasn't that much better. Alrighty. It's the Sharks against the Plague. Let's see who's going to win this one. Both teams have been in the playoffs. They're not going to the playoffs this season. But the Sharks do have Glib sponsorship. And it's going to be a battle in the line here between him and Validant Landgrab, who's a good lineman. Anything new on any team other than that? Nothing new. No. It's a beautiful day for Brutalball. Han Blood is going to start the game. Let's see what he can do. He passes his to point ahead, who avoids Marky Mark and gets down for 25 yards. Kraut is with a pass to Klinger, who avoids 1 tackle, avoids 2 tackles, gets 27 yards. 1 star now couldn't get anything. He's stopped by sponsorship. Han, we're looking for a pass, but it's stopped by Crackerdas with a sack. Kraut is looking for a pass, finds point ahead, who managed to get a first down. Down 23 yards, and they are threatening to score. Have 1 star. Managed to break a tackle and gets in for a touchdown for the Plague. Crackerdas threw the ball for 4 yards. Then Caseload ran it for 1. This guy looking for a pass finds Century for 10 yards. Crackerdas is running it now and gets 5 yards on that run. Then Caseload is stopped for nothing. This guy is looking for another pass. That was a good pass, but too short. And Blood runs it for 2 yards. And there's another catch by Klinger. Then avoids a tackle from this guy, who gets 30 yards. Another catch by Pointyhead, who moving very slowly but gets down 22 yards. On Blood gets 0 yards. Then Kraut is moving from passing from hard cover, but it was not A good pass. Mark managed to catch it for 14 yards on the pass for Cracker Dust. Caseload now looking for a pass. That's fine. Century for 11 yards. Then Crouton tackles ball carrier for a loss. Cracker Dust managed to avoid some people and almost gets the first down. And Caseload does it and gets 4 yards for the first down for the Sharks. Mark catches for 8 yards. Cracker Dust with to Caseload to avoid some people and gets 19 yards. Caseload again. Do nice and actually gets some help from his teammates this time. Gets 15 yards. And the Sharks are threatening to score. This guy with the pass to Mark and he gets a touchdown. Kraut with a pass to Han Blood, who avoids everybody and gets 25 yards on that catch. There's a sack. Who is going to get it? It's Cracker Dust, who picks up the fumble and gets it down to the 15-yard line. And then immediately gets sacked after that by Rooks. Caseload is now there, but throws the ball, but this guy drops it. And then Rooks with his second sack of the game. And Plague takes the ball back. Blood and Rook seems to be very tired. And this guy deflects the pass. Sponsorship tackles for a loss. Cracker Dust with a pass to Century, who gets 24 yards on that pass. Caseload tried to run it, but only gets 1 yard. This guy throws the ball away. It's 1 star with a nice interception. And then running it really nice. And then once is injured by Cracker Dust. Wow. He made an interception, ran it for miles, and then gets injured. Crouton with a nice pass for 13 yards. Point ahead. Then another pass from someone to Klinger, who fumbles the ball, and this guy catches it, but Rinky Dink is injured by Strong Ways. Wow, there's a lot of things happening here. Caseload is running it, gets the first down. 13 yards. Guy passes to Cracker Dust, who managed to break through and gets 16 yards on that catch. Cracker Dust is now running it. He is decently fast, 7 yards. Caseload is looking for a pass. No, he decides against it and runs instead. 6 yards, he gets the first down. This guy tried to run it, gets only 1 yard. Cracker Dust passes to the flat and caught for nothing. Caseload with a pass to Marky Mark for 9 yards and gets the first down. And we have halftime. This guy looking for a pass. Mark finds it on a flat, but gets nothing. Cracker Dust gets tackled. And Caseload is injured by Crouton, and Ignorance is in. And there's a catch by Something Weird. Is he something weird? And something weirdly. Something weird is better, I think. Crouton managed to run it now 4 yards. Point ahead is playing a runner all of a sudden. And doing a pretty decent job, 7 yards. Unblood is sacked by Sponsorship. Crouton just deflected by Century. Point ahead now running it again. And he's doing a good job here, 13 yards on that run. Han gets sacked by Sponsorship once again. Kraut looking for a pass to Point ahead, but only for 2 yards. Point ahead now, running it again, but this time he stopped. Sharks take the ball back. Cracker Dust is running it. Will he get a first down? No, he won't. Ignorance gets sacked by Landgrab. This guy looking for a pass, but is intercepted by Wieners. Wow. Who then fumbles the ball. He did his first interception ever, then fumbles the ball. Oh. Is Wieners playing? Yes, Wieners is playing cover. That's interesting. And Cracker Dust running for 2 yards, and Plague now have the ball back. Kraut with the pass to Klinger, who managed to get a first down, avoids a lot of people. Finally brought down by Peacecoat. Point ahead is now running it, and Point ahead is killed. Oh, by Henry Century. Oh, Bams. That was And something weirdly is going to go in for a touchdown for the Plague. Oh. Ooh, pointy head. Well, we liked you while you were playing. This guy now looking for a pass. Finds Mark for a first down. Cracker Dust gets it 3 yards. Ignorance is now looking to pass, but for nothing, and something weirdly gets a sack. Blood looking for a long pass, finds something weirdly for 18 yards. Crouton with a pass that's deflected by Ignorance. Dansom. Well, Dansom. There's another one. Season-ending injury of this guy. Oh, there's a lot of things happening in this game in the late here. And this guy is a third year as well. Well, we're not going to see him anymore. And there's something weirdly with another touchdown. Second for him for the season. And there's a sack for Rooks. Cracker Dust can't get anything. There's another pass. Something weirdly couldn't catch it. Ignorance was there to deflect it. But here is Klinger. And Dansom gets 0 yards. Blood can't get anything. Kraut looking for a pass. Is throwing it out of bounds. Cracker Dust is running it. And Sharks now they have lost 2 players. Yeah. Is it the two? Was it? I don't know. We have to see. Sack from land grab. Sack from land grab. And Sharks take the ball back. No, Plague take the ball back. Klinger gets a 27-yard catch. Last play of the game. That's a turnover. Oh, injuries inflicted, and the Sharks killed a player on the Plague. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Plague, they lost Tony Point ahead. Yeah. That is a hard blow for them. And the Sharks lost this guy. Point ahead, but he wasn't that good. And no. Well. That's how it goes. Okay, Spectres against the Outlaws is up. We have 2 kills this week. Whew. Spectres, what do they have? Slappy has been decent since he came in at for the injured Fuse. And other than that, nothing new this week. Outlaws. What do they have? Nothing new as well. Let's start the game. Looking for a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Sunflower with a gonna start the game and is trying to run it, gets 1 yard. Jungle smashing through, gets 4 yards. Sunny D with the pass that's deflected by Ruby, and the Spectres take the ball back. Spectres should win this one. Slappy with an 18-yard catch. Ruby is trying to run it this time, 2 yards. Zinc first gets tackle, but managed to avoid that one and gets 1 yard. Terrain that's dropped by Zinc. Outlaws take the ball back. Sunflower can't do anything. Jungle gets stopped behind for a loss by Bushy Grid. D is stopped for a loss as well. Think. There is a catch by Hoodie Mafia. 17 yards, and another catch by Sink. This time he managed to hold on to the ball, and he's running towards the end zone, and it's another touchdown. Spectres have taken the lead. Their off-ball cams managed to catch the ball and gets 20 yards on that one. Jungle gets sacked by Slapheed. And Sunny D looking for a pass, but is sacked by Slapheed. And there is a pass to Chopper, who gets the first down. Jungle now gets stopped in the middle, and then Pellegrin gets a sack. Sunflower threw the ball for 2 yards, but it's not enough. The Spectres take the ball back, but Terrain can't do anything. He only run it for 1 yard. Lucy tried to run it for 1 yard. Here is Zink looking for a pass and finds Slapheed and gets 17 yards. Terrain gets stopped for a loss. Ruby with a bad pass, and Slapheed is injured. Ooh. You've been good so far, actually. Zink couldn't do anything. Only 4 yards, not enough for the first down. Then Sunflower on it. 3 yards. Jungle. I don't know how or why or who, but he managed to get a first down. Then Chopper drops the ball. Sunflower gets sacked by Mafia. Jungle. Can he do it again? No, he stopped. Terrain for the Spectres gets 8 yards. And Susie managed to run it, her best run of the day, for 8 yards. Zink is stopped for 2 yards. Then Terrain with the pass. Oh, he can't get anything. Ruby is running towards Graduate, who's running away from her, but it's enough to stop her. Then Chopper managed to catch it for 25 yards. Jungle is looking for a pass. That's deflected by Ruby. Sunny D is looking for a pass but gets sacked by Grid. The Sunflower can't get anything, and Spectres take the ball back. Bo Terrain is killed. There's a lot of kills this week. Oh, third kill of the week in Terrain. I think it was a year 3 as well. And Appetite is injured. And he is Hate Blender is subbed in. Oh. And he actually didn't catch that one. It feels Fuse deflected the ball. Fuse? Is Fuse in? I thought she was injured. She's in. She hasn't played. Why? She's been so good. For some reason she hasn't played. Well, now she's playing. Maybe she will play more now. I always thought that she was had like a season-ending injury or something like that because she wasn't playing. But Hoodie Mafia now catches the ball for a touchdown for the Spectres, who have the lead with 2-0. Sunflower is stuck for 2 yards. And Jungle looking for a pass that's deflected by Fuse. D, that's deflected by Fuse. As I said, why haven't Fuse been playing? Ruby threw the ball for 5 yards. Zink almost managed to get it. Then Fuse catches it again in the middle, gets 16 yards. Ruby running it, runs through his Hate Blender, runs through D, and gets 12 yards and another first down. Zink is going for 2 yards. Spoon Rage is in. And that's a touchdown by Ruby. 3-0 for the Spectres. Awful Camps managed to get a catch and a 10 yard for another first down. Jungle is sacked by Corporation. And then Pellegrin sacks in someone else. I don't know who it was. Ruby is now injured by Sunny D. And the Spectres are losing a lot of players here, but they're winning the game. Spoon Rage gets sacked by Chopper. And then Zink managed to catch it, and he is decently fast and gets a touchdown. 33 plays left. Sunflower is running it, but actually managed, and he gets injured by Bloodslide. And Obelix Down is in. That's another player we haven't seen at all. Sunny D is trying to throw it, and Obelix Down now catches it for 25 yards. He is Hate Blender is playing as a runner. Jungle. The 2 awful Camps who avoids Fuse and gets 23 yards. Sunny D gets sacked by Grid. He is Hate Blender. He can't do anything. He's stopped for 0 yards. Jungle looking for a pass. Gets sacked by Mafia. And I'm gonna speed this up. There's another catch by Mafia, who gets 25 yards on that one. Spoon Rage gets nothing. There's another catch by who was Zink, managed to get a first down. Then Gratitude sacks the ball carrier. Camps deflects the pass. Mafia catches it for 16 yards after a cut from Zink. And then Mafia caught it for 5 yards. And here's Fuse again. 17 yards. 15 plays left. Zinc running and gets 2 yards. Spoon Rage with a pass that's dropped by Mafia. And Fuse is in for a touchdown. He is Hatebender. Try to run it, gets 1 yard. Jungle, this time he managed to get it. Smashing through, gets 9 yards. Grid with another sack. He is Hatebender. Try to do the same. And then Grid with a tackle for loss. And the Spectres take the ball back. There's only 7 plays left. Here is Spoon Rage. Doesn't manage to get a first down. Then Chopper. The Mafia caught it for 8 yards. Awesome Chopper with a sack. Here is Bloodslide with a touchdown for the Spectres. 6-0. Bushy Grid gets player of the game with 3 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 10 tackles. And then Possum Chopper gets it for the Mos Eisley Outlaws with 45 fan points. Hughes was decent when she came in. Yeah, maybe she gets to play a little bit more now. Alright, we have the Fright Knights, who have been really good so far this season. There is something weird going on with the camera. Yeah. Oh, it's the lid. The lid of the camera had been flopped up. That was something. Just saw it now. Fright Knights with a 6-1 record against the Havoc with a 1-6 record. Well, this can only go one way. They have Barney Danger State, who has been good at both receiving and rushing. Decent. They have Pele, 1,000-yard cat receiving for a rookie. That's good. You really don't wonder why they are so good. Their line is not very good in either way. The Havoc. Do they have anything new? No. They are going with the same one. I think Shades came in the last game. Yeah, he must have, because he's pretty new. Alright. Oh, it's freezing. Everybody's gonna slow. We'll put it on 125 immediately here, because I think it's gonna be slow game here. Shades starting, bouncing around, gets tackled for a loss. Then Holder runs it for 9 yards. And Turnoff gets gets a first down. Yes, passing it to Lingers, who gets 5. Then Shades is stopped. Holder is looking for a pass, gets sacked by Sextus. Turnoff with a pass to Lingers, but that's not enough. And Fright Night take the ball back. And here is Pele. Woo! Here we go. Woo! And he almost gets a touchdown there. That was nice. And Quicksin's in for it. Shades throw the ball away. That was a really nice play there from Fright Nights. Lingers managed to catch it for 7 yards. And Lingers catches it for another 9 and gets a first down. Shades gets sacked by Xenofag. Holder gets tackled and gets only 2 yards. Turnoff with a pass to Lingers. He gets 18 yards. Shades actually managed to run it a little bit there. Holder gets 3 yards. Turnoff looking for a pass. That's a turnover. Pele with his 7th interception of the season. Kane is now throwing the ball away. I don't know what he was doing. Danger State is stopped. And Shades gets 3 yards. Holder can't get anything. Turnoff with the pass. That's a bad one. And then throw it to Pele. 1 yard to Pele. Yep. Breaks a tackle from whoever was with some help from Queep and gets another. And then Pele again catches it for 14 yards. Danger State is now running it. Gets 2 yards. Barnyard, 2 quicks, touchdown. Pele is doing the running. Quicks is doing the touchdowns. Well, it's good to have your roles fixed. There was a through the ball for 8 yards and then threw the ball away. Somebody Quicks with another catch. Gets 29 yards. Kane looking for a pass. Finds Pele in for it there. He gets a touchdown. And he's an elf. And he's really fast. Holder now smashing through but only gets 3 yards. Turnoff. That's deflected by Kane. And here is Pele again. Queep can't catch him, and he's in for another touchdown. And the Fright Knights is demolishing the Havocs. Shades running for a little bit, and Holder now actually getting through and gets 21 yards. Turnoff looking for a pass, finds Shades for 4 yards. The Shades is gonna try and do the same, but Quicks deflects it, and that's deflection again by Quicks. Barnyard is now running it and gets first down, showing that she can do that as well. Kane with a pass to Danger State, who somehow managed to get a first down. And Dennis he can try to run it this time, but gets nothing. Barnyard with a pass to Pele, and of course he gets the first down. Thaddeus Kane with the catch to Quicks, who gets 30 yards on that one. Danger State is now running it, and with a lot of bouncing, he managed to get in for a 9-yard touchdown. Code Selfish is injured by Westerly Shades. There's a first down for Lingers for 8 yards, and Shades is trying to run it, but only gets 2 yards. Holder trying to do the same, but only gets 1 yard. Turnoff looking for a pass, and she finds Queep, who is Pele. Well, he's really good offensively, but he can't tackle, and Queep is in for a 58-yard touchdown. Barnyard is now running it, but is caught after 1 yard. Kane gets sacked by Shades. Danger State gets stopped, and the Havocs is now doing a little bit of playing actually. Holder managed to get a first down. Turnoff to Queep, who managed to get a first down after breaking 2 tackles. Shades almost gets a first down. Holder looking for a pass, finds Lingers, who's in for a touchdown. Havoc is trying to get this back. Kane to Pele, who every time he gets the ball, he gets the first down. And 36 yards. Danger State now run the ball for 0. Pass to Quicks. Kane running it, but it's stopped, and the Havoc takes the ball back. 33 plays left. Holder with a pass, but that goes way over Lingers' head. Turnoff looking for a pass. That's deflected by Quicks, and the ball is taken back. Pele caught the ball, but they couldn't move any further. Quicks does it instead and gets 18 yards. Danger State now running it, and he's running it really good. Gets 14 yards on that run. Barnyard with a pass to Pele. It's a touchdown. 6-2, and we're gonna speed this up even more. Turnoff looking for a pass, finds Lingers for 7 yards, but it's not enough. And Pele, there he goes. Queep managed to push him over the side, gets 42 yards on that one. Shades sacks the ball carrier. There's Pele with another touchdown. He is dangerously good on offense. Lingers drops the pass, and the Fright Knights have the ball back. Kane is running it this time, doesn't get a first down, but Danger State smashes through and gets it. And 25-yard run there. Barnyard is going for a 4-yard run. Kane looking for a pass, finds Pele, touchdown. Holder, that's thrown over for Queep, but Queep now catches this one and goes for a stroll down 40 yards. Shades throws the ball away. Holder can't do anything. Turnoff is looking for pass, gets 7 yards, but it's not enough, and the Fright Knights take the ball back. We only have 6 plays left. Shades gets another sack. It's 4 sacks of the game. Whoa. Pele is chased down by Queep, but only after 40 yards, and that ball is thrown away. And that ball is deflected, and Danger State can't do anything, and Shades and Queep drops the ball at the end. But 8-2 to the Havocs. Pele gets player of the game with 65 fan points, 336 receiving yards. That's a nice one, and an interception. Westerly Shades gets it for the Havocs, 55 fan points, 4 sacks. Wow. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, we have the main number. It's the Junkers against the Boulders. The number 1 defense against the number 1 offense, and number 3 offense against the number 3 defense. This is going to be a banger of a game. Yeah. And it is Krakow Prime Logistics against Walter Platinum. Platinum actually have more yards in total. But Krakow can be really, and he's a really good lineman as well. All right. And they also have Sulfur, who has over 1,000 yards receiving. And they have one of the best blockers in the league, Turonga Log. This is going to be an absolute banger of a game. Let's start it. And it's a beautiful day for Brutalball. Perfect setup for this game. Who is going to be victorious? Who is going to go with their heads bowed down after their first loss? This is a real banger of a game. Popo is running it. Gets some help from Platinum. Gets 14 yards on that first run. And here is Platinum. What can he do for the first time? Oh, he stopped after 3 yards. 2 Beaks tried to run it as well, but gets nothing. He's tackled for a loss by Logistics. And then they stopped again. Here is Smeets catching it. Chased down by Sulfur, who misses the tackle, but does 23 yards. Karate. Weaving and weaving is 8 yards. Logistics. Can't get it. He faces a hard line this time, and that's deflected by a log. And the boulders take the ball back. This can be a game that it gets very, very boring. That's a fumble, but 2 Bigs managed to advance it. Platinum now running it and doing it well. And 17 yards. 2 Bigs looking for a pass. That's deflected by Smeets. Popo looking for a pass. Platinum catches it and avoids the tackle from Prime. Then fumbles the ball and Ancestor picks it up. Junkers takes the ball back. Festering Gordo deflects the pass. And then Karate can't run anything. Prime try to run it but gets nothing. And the Boulders take the ball back. 2 Beaks catches it. Avoids a tackle from Aldrich and gets the first down for 28 yards. Here's Platinum again. This time he managed... Oh, he fumbles the ball. Ancestor picks it up again. And gets it a couple of yards up. Lusacho with the sack. This is a game that goes back and forth. Both teams are too good for each other. Krakow Prime now try to run it, but is stopped after 3 yards. And Boulders take the ball back. Here is Sulfur. He gets it. And Ancestor is going to try to bring her down and does it after 40 yards. Here is Platinum again. He's running it. Gets the first down. 14 yards. 2 Beaks. Looking for a pass. Finds Sulfur. That's going to be a touchdown for the Boulders. After 23 plays. There is Karate with the catch. He's going to be chased down by Platinum. But only after 27 yards. Karate tried to run it this time, but I guess nothing. Prime. This time he breaks through. 2 Bigs are going to bring him down. Down with a 28-yard run there. Grim looking for a pass. Finds Smeets, who is in for a touchdown. And it is equalized. Popo looking for a pass. Finds Sulfur. Smeets is going to try and bring her down. Can't. Ulrich gets pancaked by Lump well. Oh, that was beautiful. And Ancestor gets slowed down. Sulfur, is she gonna? Yes, she is. 80-yard touchdown. That was beautiful. And a really good help from her teammates as well. Karate now actually doing a nice run with 12 yards. Logistics now running, pushing. What is his name? Yeah. Karate gets a nice run here. 21 yards. Krakow Logistics again. Walter Platinum was pushed there, but was pushed. Yeah. Grim managed to get a first down there. Close now to the end zone. They can see it. And Karate gets 6 yards. Second down. It's Krakow Prime. It's going to be another touchdown. 8 yards for him. And it's 2-2. Popo is running it. Gets the first down for 12 yards. Platinum. He smashes through, but is stopped at the end for 7 yards. 2 Beaks with a nice run there. 12 yards. Now it has turned to nobody can do any offense to nobody can do any defense. Platinum smashes through, smashes through. It gets 18 yards on that run. Two Beaks looking for a pass. Oh, it's a turnover. Ancestor catches it. And then Grim gets 6 yards on that run. Karate only gets 1. Here is Logistics. Can he get a first down? No, he can't. And the Boulders take the ball back. Popo gets stopped off to 0 yards. Here is Platinum. Can anybody tackle him? Can anybody? Well, no. No is your answer until 16 yards later. Two Beaks with a nice throw to Sulfurate, who is going in for a touchdown. It's 3-2 to the Boulders. Grim is looking for a pass to Karate, who managed to get a first down. Then it's Karate again. Can she do anything good when we are hitting the halftime? Well, she runs it for 2 yards. Here is Logistics. He smashes through and managed to get a first down. I'm already tired, but he gets 25 yards on that run. Here's Grim trying to do the same, but that's a bad idea. He gets nothing. Karate tried to do it as well. Grim is going to have to do a lot of work here in order to get a first down, and he actually does it. Grim is looking for a pass. Is a sleepy arm there? Karate managed to get a first down, and then some 13 yards. Prime again, smashing, gets some help and gets the touchdown. It's 3-3. This is as even as we thought it was going to be. Popo is stopped off the 8 yards. Platinum now managed to get a first yard. Lumpwell is injured by Skank Ancestor. Pestering Gordo catches it and gets 17 yards. Popo with a pass to Sulfur, who avoids one player and then is brought down after 38 yards. Here is Platinum. He's smashing again, but gets nothing. Only 2 yards. Two Beaks looking for a pass. That's dropped by Popo. Then Popo is trying to run it. And he's actually going to get a first down. Yep, he's going to get a touchdown. 3-4 Boulders. This is very, very even. Schmeets is running away from Gordo. And gets 53 yards. Karate is looking for a pass. Maybe they have decided, noticed that passing is really good. Ulrich, yeah, it's a touchdown. 4-4. Wow, what a... This game is... has everything. Well, he doesn't have a kill yet. Don't say anything. 33 yards catch for Sulfurate there. Platinum with a throw to Popo, but it's only for 4 yards. Two Beak looking for a pass. That's the turnover. Schmeets intercepts the ball. And Grim with a pass to Schmeets, who is running. Oh, sorry. Meg Karate with a pass, but that goes into the end zone, but there's nobody there. And Logistics is stopped after 1 yard. Grim looking for a pass, finds Schmeets, but it's not enough, and Popo can't run it. Platinum. Nice evasion there to miss for Meltoper to miss the tackle. And there's another catch from Sulfur, which is going to be brought down here after 38 yards. Popo is looking for a pass. That's a bad pass, but Sulfur is actually a Minotaur who can catch the ball. Platinum going. They are very close now. 21 plays left. Two Beaks looking for a pass. He doesn't run it instead. Torpor stops him. 3rd and 5. Popo with the pass. Sulfurate drops it. And Logistics is injured by Popo. How? I have absolutely no clue. He's a gnome. How does a gnome injure a Minotaur? I have absolutely no clue. And gold leakage is in. Hey. And that's a sack by Sulfurate. Popo is now running it and gets a first down for 12 yards. Platinum is nobody can stop, nobody can tackle him. He just goes 15 yards. Two Beaks looking for a pass to Sulfurate. This might be it. No, she's not going to go all the way. But the Boulders have a chance to get. But it's a sack and a fumble. But President managed to. But the ball is picked up and by the Boulders, who managed to save that situation. 10 plays left. Two Beaks is gonna run it, and is going. Bronson Popo caught the ball and is in for a touchdown. Schmitz now is running away from Gordo, who is having trouble. There are 2 bigs is coming in to tackle instead. 46 yards. Karate trying to run it, but only gets 2 yards. Gold leakage with the pass to Mumpsy Grim, who gets the first down. 15 yards. And Grim now looking for a pass. That's to Smith at his 5-5. Neither team both team refuses to lose. Platinum. We have an injury. German Smith is injured by Aurelia Sulfurate there. And that's deflected by Grim. 2 plays left. We're gonna have a tie here. Yeah. Platinum is running it, but that's not gonna be enough. And even though it was a nice run, 9 yards. Well, neither team lost. They're still undefeated with a 5-5 tie. Player of the game is Mumpsy Grim with 284 passing yards, 77 fan points. He also had 2 pass deflections. And Aurelia Sulfurate gets it for the Castle of Boulders with 73 fan points, 323 receiving yards, and 18 pancakes for a receiver. Yeah, good. And 1 injury as well. And a sack. All right. We have this week's news. Periscope gets even better. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Pass deflections is Kid Frenzy for Alpha Complex Ruboys with 5. Tackles for loss is Bushy Grid for the Silent Hill Spectres with 3. Interceptions. The first one to do it is William Youngblood for the Rapture Abandon with 2. Then sacks is RR Trash Can for Trump the Music School with 5 of those. Tackles is Two-Tone Capone for Hazard County University with 17. Defensive Player of the Week is Leprechaun Manila with 68 fan points. Despite she was not in here, but still got more. Huh? Pancakes is Eyeball Shots. That's not the first time for Trump the Music School with 70. Receiving yards is Pele, who just outpaces Sulfurate and gets 336 for the District 10 Fright Nights. Rushing yards is, of course, Gorgeous Leonard, 235 for Hill Valley Stampede. Then passing yards is Mumpsy Grim with MC1 Junkers with 284. There's a lot of people who was passing to Pele. Total yards is Bronson Popo for the Castle Rock Boulders with 347. And Offensive Player of the Week is Pele with 63 fan points. Player of the game in total is Leprechaun Manila with 130. Very good, both offense and defense. And I like his mustache. Let's take a look at the standings. We haven't done that so far. In the Savannah Academic, it is Trump the Music School with 7 wins. And since there's only 2 weeks left, they are done. Yeah, they are in the playoffs. Old ones do have a chance if they can outpace some of these teams, but they're still behind Legends as well, I think. Yep, so they have some catching up to do. In the short side vocational, it is Stampede with 7 and 1 loss. 7 wins and 1 loss, who is in the lead ahead of the Bandits, who actually can take the first place still. For the Wasteland Higher, it is the Fright Knights who are in the lead with 7 wins, ahead of the Spectres with 6. The Plague is not... yes, they are out of it. Definitely out of it. This one is done and dusted. And the same with the Underworld Preparatory is also done. No other team can beat them. The Boulders and the Junkers have, with that tie, secured their place in the off-season. Okay, what do we have next week? Anything nice? Or yeah, we have Lightning against the Abandoned, 2 of the worst teams in the league. And other than that, Storm against Trumpton, Legends against Bandits, Knights against Stampede, Glam against Volcanoes. Old Ones against the Pandas. Rude Boys against Havoc. There's a lot of bad matchups. Bad team matchups. Yeah. Plague against the Spectres. Yeah, it can be interesting. All right. Well, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.